democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Japan is facing its biggest catastrophe since the dawn of the nuclear age, when the U.S. dropped 2 nuclear bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In the wake of the massive earthquake and tsunami Friday, a second explosion has hit a Japanese nuclear plant. Monday's explosion, caused by a hydrogen buildup, blew the roof off a containment building at Fukushima Daiichi's Reactor 3, 2 days after a blast hit Reactor 1. 11 people were injured in the blast. Officials say the reactor core inside was undamaged, but now a third reactor at the plant has lost its cooling system, and news agencies are reporting a meltdown of the fuel rods cannot be ruled out. While Japanese officials are playing down any health risk, Pentagon officials reported Sunday helicopters flying 60 miles from the plant picked up small amounts of radioactive particulates, suggesting widening environmental contamination. And the U.S. Navy moved one of its aircraft carriers from the area after detecting low-level radiation 100 miles offshore. The New York Times reports radioactive releases of steam from the crippled plants could go on for weeks or even months. Tens of thousands of people have been evacuated from the area around the plant. At least 22 people have tested positive for radiation exposure, with the number expected to rise. Technicians have been battling to cool reactors at the plant since Friday. They're using an untested method of pouring in a mixture of seawater and boric acid. Reestablishing normal cooling of the reactors would require restoring electric power, which was cut in the earthquake and tsunami, and now may require plant technicians working in areas that have become highly contaminated with radioactivity. The New York Times reports, quote, "In a country where memories of a nuclear horror of a different sort in the last days of World War II weigh heavily on the national psyche and national politics, the impact of continued venting of long-lasting radioactivity from the plants is hard to overstate." Harvey Wasserman is a longtime anti-nuclear activist and editor of nukefree.org. He's also senior advisor to GreenPeace USA and the author of Solartopia, Our Green-Powered Earth. He joins